baby sitting about this bitch crying.
I don't care. I told you, stop playing with me.
This motherfucker cut my baby hair out of here.
So then,
look at that shit. That shit sad. Hurt my baby feeling.
Now wait.
Cause you don't hurt the dad. You hurt her feelings. You hurt my baby feelings. My baby sat there for 2 hours.
I do my own girl hair.
My baby sat there for 2 hours.
Your children should not be affected by the resentment that you have towards each other as parents. That baby was clearly hurt, scared, and 100% confused. Kids get excited when they get their hair done. I know when I was a little girl and I got my hair braided and I had my little beads in, I was super excited. So you come up to me cutting my hair and you're screaming and shit, I'm thinking it's my fault. You're hurting your children doing this. And see, here's the thing that really pisses me off. Because she didn't just cut the hair because she didn't like the hairstyle. She didn't just cut the hair because she didn't like that the father got the hair done. She cut the little girl's hair because she was mad that the father's girlfriend did her hair. And I don't care how much you may not want somebody to do your child's hair, that's no reason for your child to go through something traumatic because you're upset with the other parent. You could have pulled him to the side and told him off if you had to, but cutting her hair in front of the father and screaming and arguing in front of the child, that does nothing but create trauma. And it makes me so mad how in the comments on this video, it's just a bunch of bitter bitches. Oh, he should have listened. I don't want no other bitch touching my daughter's hair. That's not the point though. If you don't trust that person and don't want them touching your daughter's hair, being that you don't know what products they're using, you don't know where their hands been, whatever the fuck the reason is that you don't want them touching your child's hair, you don't deal with that in front of the child. The child should not have to face the repercussions of that. You deal with the adults away from the child. You talk to the adults alone who did something that you didn't like. Because think about it, as a little girl, you get so excited to get your hair done. Most girls love it. When they get the little beads done, ooh, you feeling yourself. You're like, ooh, I'm pretty. She probably was real happy. Then showed up to her mama. Her mom was like, what the fuck is this? And start chopping her hair off and screaming. That little girl is not going to understand. She's not going to understand, why are you doing this to me? She's not going to understand, why are you so angry? And that's not for her to understand. She's a child. This whole situation should have been handled so much differently. And I truly don't care what none of y'all say, because in my opinion, I see it way too many times where these bitter ass baby mamas be creating wars between the households and the kids have to face the repercussions of the parents' actions. The children have to deal with the wrath of shit that don't even concern them. And this is exactly why families and relationships are constantly getting divided. Y'all putting too much of this adult shit in these children's faces. It does not concern them. Deal with that shit separately. As parents, you should always be putting your children and their feelings first, not your anger. And lastly, no matter how fucking mad she was, she could have dealt with that situation on the side with the baby father, and she could have took the daughter home and kindly taken her hair out. Not sitting there yanking her hair and cutting it off like...